Not really /k/ but I wanted to give my experience. Be me. Young kid in mid-2010s. Went on school camping trip for a couple day in some campground in Cali. First day wasn't too bad. Second day we go up a mountain where there's a trail that goes down. Trail has tree encompassing it like a tunnel. Counselors ask who want to go first. Feels brave. GIF. Go alone walking down. Sun was starting to set so it had this pinkish yellow sky to it so mob 7 p.m. Keep walking feeling brave and unafraid. I attribute this to autism but the school never diagnosed me with it at the time so I never knew until middle school. Look back at the trail behind me. See a tall hairless white figure on all four moving towards me slowly. Don't feel scared, just confused. No copper or metallic smell. By this time it's night and I can barely see my surroundings but this thing has a glow to it. Not glowing as like a spook but more like the dark shadows don't affect it. Distance was around half a football field, I think. Keep walking a faster pace. Make it down, see a girl that went after I walked first. Ask her if she saw it as well but she didn't even though she would have seen it in front of her more clearly than I would have. Decide not to press the issue. Just stayed by the lamppost and cabins until everyone made it. Rest of the trip was nice but that memory always stayed with me. Didn't know what 4chan was back as I was mostly on drawing on Flipnote Studio hating with my Nintendo and not so much on the internet other than YouTube, then otherwise I would have told my story on /k/ or /x/. When I get back from work I can draw a couple pics in mob look for my photo album they gave to me when school was over and look through to see what campground this was or year. Be me. Be in bedroom at night with curtains closed. Reading Ian Fleming's Live and Let Die. Close book and get ready for bed. Decide to look out the window so I open the curtain a little bit in view of the street. See two hick white guys having a night stroll walking down the street as where I live in the south where it's generally safe to do that. My house sits pretty far from the street so I'm able to look without them seeing me. See them stop in the middle of the street and stare in between two houses which are up against the woods. The woods are very dark at night but with the street light I can make out what looks to be a normal deer up against the fence of the left house. Assume that they are just observing the deer. Realize that they weren't and both them and the deer were actually looking deep into the woods. I drop my book on the floor by accident so I go to pick it up. Look back out window. See the two hicks and deer stare back at me. Shit pants and close curtains. Hear the sound effect of what seems to be two men walking changing both pitch and volume outside my window. Shitting bricks. Get new phone. Cloudflare and Cap Chicken no longer perma-ban my shitty old iPhone. Can hop IPs with ease. Full ban evasion mode activated. Resistance is futile. Be me. Prowling crackhead forest. Crackheads increasing in number. Destroy any unguarded camps. Show my shadowy form at the guarded ones to scare the fuck out of them. Throw bricks, rocks, and bottles at them while they sleep. They started to post guards and keep their lights on always. As if that does anything but lets me see them better. Considering building, nuisance tier, booby traps. Too much work. Sadly summer is over so I have stuff to do. The crackheads win for now. Round 2 will come when it gets cold. All I have to do is destroy anything that keeps those crackheads warm. They will pay for ruining my woods. Stay tuned for Crackhead Forest 2, Winter Boogaloo. Peace fuck mods and jannies. Now the place for me is up in them hills. In a cave way back in the rocks. When that thing goes off I'll get the chart. But none of the real bad shocks. With a trusty gun and a can of beans. And an old hound dog or two. If there's anybody left it's gonna be me. When all of this mess is through. Be me. Masturbating to pictures of Rouge the Bat. Using mini wands to vibrate on new dick with condom on since I'm currently Digimaxing. Nearing climax. Almost there. Battery runs out and mini wand stops BR ring. I come into condom. TFW, I just got found on by Rouge the Bat by ruining my orgasm thanks to Duracell. I know that feelin' on. I have a fanny pack full of buck. Be me. Hear a bump in the night. Slap my old lady and tell her to grab her phone and find cover. Snap on my fanny pack. Grab 12 ga. Enter hallway and display myself to the intruders. The last thing they see before 9 pellets rip through them is a man with a rock-hard boner, completely naked other than a colorful fanny pack full of shotgun shells. Then they will know, I have a fanny pack full of buck.